It's time for another episode of High in Arizona, episode 353. Shout out to lunchboxdispensary.com where you can get free Tucson delivery anywhere you're at, up to 2 hours, and it's like you walking into the dispensary. Let's go! Shout out to the other sponsors. You see them on the screen. Button Organics, Buds of Palooza, High Vibrations, High Mart, Be Easy, True Infusion, Cannabis, Never Low Glass Gallery, Verdant, and the shameless plug is going to be High Maintenance Smoke Shop and the High Lounge. Now, you know that we have Buds of Palooza coming up April 11th. We've got Tropidelic performance. So I found that they just released a live performance. So let's go ahead and jump into that this morning. Let's get it. Kick back. This is Tropidelic.
One more time for Honey and Sade in the back here, yo. Cleveland! I can't change my ways. They always been the same. And then heavy hearted and blue. But on the stage, the praise is more than I could take. Check my ego like I'm checking the news. Stay humble. 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 Stay humble. My gaze for fame is turned on all the way. I feel it's like I got nothing to prove. But don't shake the game, it's easy how to play. Cause everybody's playing to lose. Oh, stay humble. Stay humble.
New booth goofing around. Whoa. Got a big mouth, gotta do with a crown. Everybody move while I shoot at the ground. Everybody with the body gotta move it around.
Sleep on me, you gon' wake up screaming. A bad apple, I came from Eden. Hellboy, I'm a straight up demon. A1 team, every day, all season.
Hard hitter, don't boss spitter. You rollin' with the guts, you can make a cigar splitter. You got bitter, we got bitter. The bar quicker, pick her up and sippin' a couple of hard liquor.
This is not for the weak, top of the heat. Game on lock, just swallow the key. Follow your dreams, Chicago to Cleveland. Dropping the P squares, rocking the boot.
They say the me, showing everything good, but it's all doing right. And I'm talking from the left to the right. Trying to get the chick when I get it, but you first. Man, if I'm a hot dog, you must be the bratwurst. Beating hard, I can see it through your shirt. And damn, you talking about for somebody who won't work. I'm coming for the throne, considering you serve. From the ass, if I rap, I told them about burst. All the bottom beaters, I'll shoot them a top dog. And the government goes straight to your head until they get slopped off. We in the trophy, slopping up a boss off. Champagne, Baba, Obama, I drop bomb. It's all subjective, but I'm better than your best. And something wasn't right, so I left this here for Dextrous. Pound for pound, I got the hell out blazing. Continental rocks, come and get your free breakfast. Stay humble. 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 Stay humble. Hey, see you next time, Denver. Catch you next time.
Bro, I hit that shit so hard. That was one of the best. Right? I just introed the shit out of that. I hyped up fucking Buds of Palooza. When I was pointing at Buds of Palooza, I was like, I'm gonna be a Buds. Fuck! It's okay. We out here. Marijuana you know how I'm gonna do it. I stick to that at least a couple times a year. But yes, how we doing out there? You can hear me now. What are you reefer smoking? All right. What are you reefer smoking? Okay, I got right here the last of the strains that Pico dropped off. It is that peach squeeze. That peach squeeze we're rolling up right now. Okay. Okay. Stoner moment for sure, okay? Stoner moment for show. Okay. I'm gonna roll this blunt. We are gonna get into the topic of expiration dates today, okay? Posted yesterday, a product being sold that was 15 months old. Person gets home, takes a look at it, and it looks bad. Oh, did it look bad? Right? Let's go ahead. I'll pull it up on the screen so you can see it firsthand. Oh, you know what? In fact, I might as well go over to Reddit and bring it up. So you can see. I mean, this is why it was an issue. What, it just didn't look good. Didn't look good. All right, let me go ahead in here into the interview room. We'll scroll down. Boom, 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 boom. Here it is. Okay, went in, purchased a year and 3-month-old product. Summis, got home, did a order online, got home, and said, what the fuck? That one didn't look too bad, though. I'm going to be honest with you. Oh, no. But the original ones, this one right here, oh, man, if I bought this, I'd be upset. Right? Like, I'd be like, damn, hell no. This is not it. This is not it. For sure, this is not it, right? So that's what went down. He went over and swooped it up. Year-old product. Had me thinking about it, like, damn, why do dispensaries have year-old product on the shelves? You know, we talk to dispensaries out there, BK being one of them, says, look, man, when it gets to that point, that shit is fucking removed from our dispensary. Do you think that there needs to be a standard for that? I do. I can't fathom a cannabis product being on the shelves for over a year, because one of the things that I consider is this isn't getting to the shelves right after harvest, right? You got to test it. You got to package it. It's got to cure. It's got to do all kinds of things before it gets to a shelf. So if it's been on a shelf for over a year, damn. Oh, that one is just bad. That one was just bad. Now I have to double check your Summis order coming tomorrow. Interesting. It's interesting, the whole Summis situation. You know, to let you know, Summis, they did close the doors. Summis, if I'm not mistaken, we could look back. I think Logan had made a mention that they closed in, I believe, December of last year. Absorbed. A lot of them were absorbed by Ponderosa. December 31st. Okay. Ben saying, do we know if it sold at full retail or a discounted price? That is a good question right there, right? Did it get discounted? Do you think that makes up for it, though, Ben? Even at 50% off, you think you can accept that? Emrod, Sir High, ask Love Buds if they're going to get the 29th of what's going on, because they're not hitting me up about it. My man, you got to handle that, my guy. In Vegas, there was 14 months. I might even look at the calendar to see if we have it available at the lounge right now. If I'm not mistaken, someone might have swooped up that 29th. Now, I get it, right? Okay, you're discounting it out. You can't complain about a discount. You can't complain about a discounted product. Can you? Look, this order was ordered online. Do you think when he purchased the product, it was like, yo, this is 13 months, this is 15 months old? You think he would have bought it? Do you think clients will buy it if you tell them it's over a year old, but you're going to get it for dirt cheap? Let me ask in the audience right now, let me ask the crowd, for you right now, will you buy weed knowing it's a year old, but you're going to pay less than half, right? I think we need an expiration date. I think a year is by far plenty of time for an expiration date. Got some comments in here saying, Chomp says, I think it was BOGO on that sale. True says, hell yeah, you can at 15 months. BOGO, you get 2 grams of old shit. BK says, people are going to complain no matter what, but that shouldn't have been sold. Real Critics, I would not want that, but I know there's people out there that would. AJ out here saying, flour, no. Concentrate, yes. Well, I think also just transparency, right? I think if you're selling that product at BOGO and it's on the, and it's just say like, yo, this is fucking, we're blowing out like car dealerships do, right? We are blowing out all 2023 models. 2023 models has got to go. Right? So if they did that with the weed, they said all 2023 harvest has got to go. We're in 2025. We're going to give it to you for the low, low price of 80% off. Let's go. Damn! I'm having a hard time rolling this blunt. My bad. Give me 1 second. Let me concentrate. Okay, so let's talk about expiration dates. Let me hear what you think. An expiration date. Now, we can't go off harvest, though, okay? You can't go off harvest. You got to go off packaging, I feel like. Does that make sense? I understand that it could possibly not really make sense. But there is things considering like, drying and curing when it comes to weed, right? So, yeah, I harvested it over here, but I got to dry it. I got to cure it. I got to package it. So I think we should go off packaging date. Because packaging date is technically where they're saying to you, it's good to go. So at that point, the ticker is ticking. What do you think? Flour, what should be the max on the shelves on a packaging date? Concentrates, edibles, pre-rolls. Pre-rolls should have like a fucking pre-roll should be like when you go to a deli and they put out muffins and shit. Like the muffin is only going to be good for a few days. How they pack pre-rolls in here expecting it to be good for months? Wild. Right? Wild to me. This is a really shitty roll joint. Or blunt. But we still here. We are here. We are hither. I told myself I wasn't going to smoke any blunts today. I was going to give my lungs a break. Yet, here I am. What do you think, though? I want to hear it. Literally, what do you think? PK says, pre-rolls move fast. Their clock already started once the paper was filled and the tube up. Pineapple says, facts. That's why I roll my own. Wookie says, I got to run to jars for BHO later. Wonder if I can ask for old shit for a discount. Hey, why not? Hit them up. You got any 2023 shit back there? You got any 2023? Where is a lighter? Problem is, motherfuckers say that there's too much cannabis being grown in Arizona. There's too much cannabis. Don't grow enough cannabis. Don't do it. What's up, Mine? How we doing? Oh, there's too much cannabis. We don't need more cannabis being grown out here in the Arizonas. We got too much cannabis. Now, we're growing cannabis at a rate much higher than we can sell it. Right? Let's be honest. That's where this comes into a problem, too. There's too much weed here in Arizona. Now, people are like, Jason, I told you there was too much weed, and you said there wasn't. Now, there's too much bulk cannabis, right? There's too many facilities that are pumping out thousands of pounds a month. That's where I'm at. That's what I meant. I get it. There's a lot of weed being grown. There's levels to this shit, though. BK, a lot of consumers don't understand the harvest and package date. Something seeking a couple month gap means it's old, but some companies have a 30 to 45 day cure, right? That's where I'm at, BK. Thank you for bringing that up, right? Like, look, you can't really pay attention to the cure date because, my bad, the harvest date, because you can't smoke this weed. I'm getting ready to look. I got a crop in here. Let's go ahead and show some plant life. Matter of fact, I need to cut them right now. I need to cut them and hang them. It is time. Now, when I do that today, I can't smoke them today. Nope. Gonna take some time. At least 2 weeks. At least 2 weeks. Oh, mine going down to Tempe. There we go. There we go. He's saying, I'm getting out of the boondocks. I'm getting out of the boondocks, bro. I'm going to go around where there's fucking traffic lights. I'm heading out to Tucson, my guy. And then I got a little date ski tonight. Oh, watch out. Oh, shit. I can. If the harvest date is 6 months ago, it's old. I gotta give these lungs a break. God damn it. Okay. So if the harvest day is 6 months old, there's levels to this shit though, right? I feel like I'm talking about when things are packaged. I feel like I'm talking about like commercial reefer. Because I'll tell you, and I might not even be talking about deli style. I think deli style sets them apart. I think if you have a deli style, it extends your time. I think when you take weed, put it in a little fucking jar or a little bag, it degrades quicker. Now, let's even talk about that. Studies show that cannabis loses a THC percentage drops, what was it, like 3 to 5% per month? True's really good at remembering the shit that we talk about on here when True comes in here, if he's in here. So yesterday we had a person write me saying that they got a product from a dispensary. He noticed the product looked different. Still continued. Thank you, True. My man. Still proceeded to give his dogs the product. Dogs got fucked up. So now we're testing the product. Reached out to Desert Valley Testing. They said they're down to test it for us. Sponsor of the podcast, so we went out with them. Definitely appreciate the testing facility and yesterday's episode that was offering it, shake and bake. But as a sponsor of the show, Desert Valley Testing said they got me. So we're going to see. I'm interested to see testing on this product. Now, get this. So even I went back to this thing, to these comments, and I asked them, I said, well, look, are you open to me testing the product? I would like to have this product tested so we can compare it to the original testing results. Let me know if you're open to it. Original poster. I'm open to the idea. So now I'm going to test it. You are not selling the same test result product that you are selling 6 months later, let alone a year, 15 months. That's false advertisement. It's fuck. Let's be honest. Like, I'm not trying to ruffle. I'm just saying. Reality is, you're false advertising your products if you're selling them on the shelves for a year. It's false advertisement. 28% THC. Right. Let's really see what it's at after a year. You might be selling hemp. Damn. You got all that shit talking about hemp. You might be out here selling it. I agree with you, Kay. I agree with you. A good study would be testing a product once a month for a year or two to see how it happens. And then if you want to have an extensive study, you test a product when it's stored like this for a year or two. You test a product when it's stored like this for a year or two. And you have these different tests. And you test them over a year and you see what's good. It might already be done. That shit might already have been done. If someone is aware of that study, send it to me. Mars, that should be a way to be studied, right? You see the flower shop putting it in the cans with the nitrogen filled. Tall cans now, so they're pushing the air up. It's not anywhere near the cannabis. Will that save it? Study it. We got to get you one of those home testing machines. I'll put one right here on the desk, dog. I'll put one right here on my motherfucking desk. I was thinking about this because, like, I like Ponderosa. I think Ponderosa is one of our better dispensaries out here. Mom and pop, right? They're the Basha family. Fucking been Arizona business since fucking, what was it, like 1910 or something like that? Like, true Arizona entrepreneurship, true family rooted out here in Arizona is who owns Ponderosa. And I fuck with that. And when I posted that up, I was like, damn, man, Ponderosa's gonna be pissed. Why is this motherfucker gotta post that up, right? And I felt like, damn, man, like, I don't want to burn a bridge with Ponderosa or any of these dispensaries, really. I don't. But I think that you guys got to take some kind of responsibility. I do think that you should look at your products and remove them. If they've been there for a year, that's just my opinion. You can't tell me that the product is being maintained in a way that it's still the same integrity as when you dropped it. I do think there's some responsibility from the retailers. I do think you're getting away with it right now, right? Think about this right now. If you're a dispensary out there and you're BOGOing year-old products, you are pulling a fast one on people. Period. Don't get mad at me for that. I'm just a consumer. I would never buy anything that is a produce over a year old in my life. Name one thing. Wine, maybe, right? That ages with time. But what else? What else is there that we sit back and wait for a year for it to be something that we want? I remember we had someone on here and that person said, oh man, I almost got fired for that. I'm like, damn, that's crazy. We're talking about it. You should look at this as an opportunity for you to understand perspective. Just a different perspective. If you think us talking about it on this small podcast is more relevant than the thousands of people you help and are doing this to and are having this feedback that you don't see, woo, just take this as an opportunity to hear what real motherfucking smokers feel about cannabis. Don't get mad. Get upset. Don't try to. It is what it is, guys. I didn't sell a 15-month-old product. Take some responsibility for that. Remove that out. In business, you take L's, right? I own my own business, so I can speak on this from experience. I have purchased shit in my day. That was a fucking L. The nails that I've bought. Oh, shit. The rigs, the pieces, the bullshit. It's part of business. Reading all these comments. I appreciate you guys commenting. I appreciate you being in here kicking it with me. Marijuana. Damn, YouTube is popping over there. I think we're going to make the transition, you guys. I think we're going to make the transition next week. Just next week. We're only going to be on YouTube. We're only going to be on YouTube next week. I want to try something. I want to see what is up. Heading out to Tucson today. I'm going to do some due diligence on a space that reached out and wanted me to open a lounge. I'm going to do my due diligence. Pretty excited about it, to be hunter with you guys. All right, let's go ahead and go over to my page right now. I'm getting a lot of comments. This did raise a lot of attention when I posted this up. So let's go ahead and look at some of these comments that we got from people out there in Arizona. My comment was saying, look, we need expiration dates. Let's see what people are saying out there in Arizona. Mr. Boopman says, no, that is right. But curious to see when manufacturing date. What's the shelf life of something that's fresh frozen, right? If someone's freezing the weed, that's going to change things up. Look Back Stunt says Summits closed December 31st and was bought by Ponderosa. I can tell you that Summits as a brand would not stand for that. And if we were still around, we'd make up for that. Hello, puppies. I see why Summits was both. Look, this is man, like, Summits was that shit, though. Summits was fucking pumping out heat. You have to admit this. Let me hear what you guys think. Summits was pumping out Flav. A lot of people all over Arizona was smoking on Summits. We had Summits come through the lounge, all types. When they couldn't make it, I sat back and was like, damn, if they can't do it, how the fuck am I? Truly, if they can't do it, when they've got that type of community support, how the fuck am I going to do it? Bruh. That's real shit. That's a great question as well, BK. Technically, you can't. Technically, you can't sell that weed, right? Because you need a COA, and a COA is only good for a year. So technically, that shouldn't have been sold. Right? Or am I wrong? I don't know the laws like that. I'm assuming that you need a COA. Let's see what else we got out there. What other comments we got? Satoshi says, that's every dispo in Arizona. I got some shit from Cureleaf. That was 2023. Mint right now has been selling What the Fuck live resins dated 2023. Stop. Stop. Pump the brakes. Pump the brakes on this. Iron Lung says, ironic that Michael O'Brien is the president of Arizona Dispensary Association, and this type of thing happens. Michael O'Brien is he's high up on Ponderosa. I don't know the title. I don't want to. He's up there though. You know what I'm saying? Sam says, where did the old Summits team go? They had fire 2023. Events with Energy says, I've been saying it for years. Read those labels. Be very careful what you put into your body. Single source from the real farmers, or learn to grow your own. Same thing happened to the homie at Health for Life. He tried to replace it with a newer one, and every gram they had was from 2023. Damn. Okay, so I wonder if that has to do with Health for Life I don't know if they pooled, but they stopped carrying Summits. And Health for Life brought in their own MPX rosin. And they used the same pricing, the same tier system. I remember talking to Summits about it. And Summits was like, damn, these motherfuckers, man. These motherfuckers literally built up the rosin at their locations with our rosin and then fucking replaced us with their rosin. So I wonder when they replaced Summits with their rosin, did they pull it from the shelves and just put it in the back? And now that Ponderosa has taken over, they've said, okay, let's fucking get this shit out. Let's push this all out, right? I wonder how this is all working out. I don't know. Hey, but this is the thing. This is what happens when we see things like this go on. Speculation happens. We start to wonder. We start to make up our own theory. You know what I mean? Transparency is key. If you don't want us to be out here making shit up, be transparent. Why are you selling Summits from 2023 in 2025 in March of 2025? Damn. BK, what am I getting Friday? Must be last of what they made then, because harvest date is 12/27/24 and manufacture date is 1/21/25. Harvest date is 12/27/24 and manufacture is 1/21/25. There we go. Damn, the last of the new Summits is what you're about to get then? Interesting. Yo, Summits had fucking fans, man. Summits was pumping out product. I remember watching, it was like at the beginning of 2024, I feel like. Maybe late 2023 too. I just felt like I was watching them more and more be in people's bags. More and more people busted out the lounge. More and more people posting it. More and more. The Green Hat Podcast out of Tucson chiming in saying no one destroys the products. They take the label off and then they go smoke us out with it. Interesting. I can speak from the perspective of the brands that I'm involved with, right? But we're new. We don't have product like that. So I know we don't do that, but we don't have old product. Well, Summits was Arizona Legends, right? Summits was put together by an Arizona legend who wanted to be into the game, right? He wanted to break into this industry. Roots in Arizona. So when he put together a squad, it was people who are fucking smokers. And that's why you ended up seeing the product that we saw from them, right? You went up there and got motherfucking, what we see posted up here. There, look back. That is a motherfucking beast. Ashley had a good comment. She said, so do we blame Summits for not checking with the dispos and picking up expired product? Look, we had this conversation because I do feel like it is partly my responsibility with Cannabis, with Hi-Mart, or any other brand that brings me onto the team to reach out to our retailers and say, yo, what's good? How's it going? Where's our weed doing? To do marketing things. Like, it's my job to sell our weed. With Cannabis, we want to have a 90-day fresh guarantee. I'm understanding that's going to be tricky, obviously, because like we talk about harvest dates, package dates, where is the real date? But I have been able to implement the 90-day fresh code with Cannabis, because I want you to smoke. When you're going to grab and you're going to spend money on our products, I want it to be good. Like, are you going to buy it again? No, fuck no. It's got to be good. So I do think it is on the brands to say, look, man, fuck, that didn't sell. Fuck, what do we got to do to sell this? It is on the brands to sell your products. Like, to me, I'm treating this shit like I don't know. I'm just out here. I'm trying to push my shit. Like, I'm going to push our weed, and I'm giving you guys outlets to go buy it, right? Like, to me, the dispensaries are just an outlet, but it's on me to sell the weed. It's on me to be out there and be like, yo, like, this is that shit, whoop-de-woo, smoke it, like it, boom. This is where you're going to get it. These are the outlets that you can get our shit right now. Like, good weed will be sold because it is fucking amazing weed. That is the trick. That is always in my life of selling weed. Good weed sells itself. So that's how I'm gonna look at it. Ashley goes on to ask, oh man, I just fucked up my blunt. Ashley goes on to ask, or do we blame the dispo for not notifying Summits that they had expired product that didn't sell and continued to sell at the same price? I think it's been confirmed it was a BOGO. Up. The dispos are fucking with the whole industry. There needs to be a better way to get products direct to consumers. I hope laws will someday change. 60-something comments on this, though, man. It was one of those that took off. A lot of people had something to say about weed being in that motherfucker that long. It would not let me go anything further, huh? All right. Green Hat Podcast, man, I agree with you. Green Hat Podcast is saying, I don't know, man, this market is wild. Dispos control the industry, and who survives just as much as the marketing does. So my only kickback would be with that's what they want us to think, right? I say that, and I don't know. It's just how it's kind of presented. It is. That's how it's presented. My thing with it is that how it is though? And can you build a different lane? You know, I was out there saying that there was like, oh, there's less than 20 solo operating dispensaries. Well, actually, I see 34, right? I see 34 dispensaries right here that are all battling what I would likely think are that BOGO, MSO, big money fight. Selling weed has always been a competition, right? Like, it's not like there was ever a time you weren't competing when selling weed. You're always competing. It's always a competition. There's always other people out there selling weed. You know what I mean? Like, it's always been this way. What I think, though, is that for the same reason people bought weed from me in the past. Is the same reason they're going to buy weed from me now. I am going to make sure that I come out here and provide you the best fucking weed I can possibly get, priced accordingly, priced to move. That's just how I feel about it. And I got 30 something outlets from dispensaries that are solo operating dispensaries that are out here trying to get it. Let's give some shout outs to some of them. Kind Meds, right? Kind Meds out there motherfucking getting it. Where's Sticky? Sticky Saguaro out there motherfucking getting it. ANC. Where's Deeply Rooted? Valley of the Sun. True Med. Lunchbox. Botanica. Noble Herb out in Flagstaff. Lots of these dispensaries. Clifton. Shout out to Clifton. Shout out to sponsors of the podcast, Blaze Cannabis. High Vibrations, taking trophies. I want to go in and I want to work with these dispensaries. I'm not out here, you know, to me there's lanes that aren't being explored. There's lanes that just need to be fucking built on. Help out. Plenty of motherfucking dispensaries out here that I could sell weed through. In my opinion. And we'll see. Because the weed is really good. Oh man, so relieved. Last week when I went out and I smoked all of the genetics that Cannabis has going on right now. I'm talking like 6, 7 fucking smackers that I will put up against any fucking cannabis brand in the state. So what is this? We're selling weed. Pistol in this motherfucker. What's good? And plenty pay on time, BK. Fact. Yeah, we're about to do a drop in Tucson at a dispensary. So we're about to pick the strains that we're about to do this drop in. And we're about to fucking do this shit. We'll make some announcements soon. It's coming. It's coming. 420 Craig says, we'll see. We'll see. I fuck with it, dude. I fuck with that. I wouldn't front. I was nervous. I wouldn't front, dog. Matter of fact, I think we're about to pump out, and it's odd because I don't know if I can really talk about this strain that's coming up, but I think we got the best fucking strain in Arizona right now. Damn. What's good? Yeah, we're gonna smoke some events. We're gonna have a launch session at the in Tucson. We're gonna have a launch session in Tucson. We want to introduce ourselves. We want to make you familiar, and we want to give you the lane you can get our products. We are about to hit it. You can go. I mean, if you're out in Kingman, you can grab it right now. Right, Tucson? Look, man, it's tight. It's tight, guys. Like, you guys know, and if you've been paying attention to High in Arizona, you've been paying attention to what I've been trying to do and, like, you know, work my way into this cannabis world that's in front of us. You know that this was the goal for me. The goal was to find companies that needed help with awareness. because I do believe that there's amazing cannabis being grown from people who just don't have the ability to put up billboards. You know, and we've seen over time, over me doing High in Arizona, this podcast, now we're going on 2.5 years. I've watched brands launch, not get on any dispensaries, and because of that, they're wiped out. So I'm like, shit, you know, let me step in here. Let me try something out. Let me get in this. So Tempe Hemp Club, are you going to include flowers you smoke in San Diego this weekend on your reefer ratings? So the goal is to put on that reefer ratings all weed I smoke. Doesn't matter where it comes from, period. So I do a horrible job though when I'm out and about getting weed on the reefer ratings. I do a horrible job. I bet service spotty in here, but yes, I'm in Cape Town, thugging it out. Found an old school grower in the hills, going to the greenhouse tomorrow. No fucking shit. Hell yeah. We need them in Prescott at Blazed Bingo. Let us know. What we want to do is we really want to throw sessions. Guys, like I've been throwing sessions at the lounge, right? For all of these brands and stuff like that. Try to pay attention to what the ROI is, return of their investment, of them coming to the lounge and things like that. Strategically, I think it's beneficial. But for us to go out to Prescott and blaze out that event, we gotta find an outlet in Prescott. I gotta get out there in a dispensary out there. Looking at this one, it looks like SWC, maybe. Maybe I reach out to SWC and be like, hey, we wanna like start building in this community. Are you down? Wookie says they're whack. This is the thing though, dog. They're whack because nobody fucks with them. That's my thing with this. Some of these dispensaries, yeah, right? Like they can't compete with these other motherfuckers. So that's when we go to them and say, look, I'm going to give you a brand that is going to drive traffic to your dispensary. I am going to market in your vicinity our cannabis, and we're going to drive traffic to buy our cannabis from your facility. Okay, we need you. I'm not trying to have you sell my weed. I want to sell my weed. I want to sell the weed. I just need you to sell it for me. Is the approach that I'm going at it. So now oh damn it.
Bruh.
Bought out. That's that energy I want to go with, right? Like, I think some of these dispensary owners just don't really know shit, right? Or some of them don't want to play the game. Like, yeah, like the top selling cannabis in Arizona is all being BOGO'd out of these big dispensaries. So they're probably like, eh. Nice. I appreciate that, Tucson Hemp. I got to make it back down. I got date night tonight, dog. Got date night, bro. Yep. So I got to maintain that. Your guy has to have a personal life, all right? I got to have a personal life. I've been fucking grinding in this business realm. Grinding. Someone asked me out on a date, though. What? Hell yeah. Astronaut got the sickest Nate and Hobbs last night from Glass Geeks. Hey, fuck yeah. Proper marketing goes a long way. I agree. My goal is to sell the weed. I'm trying to sell the weed. I want to sell it. I just need you to sell it for me, right? I want to sell the weed, though. I want to be like, yo, I want to build up the audience to go and the desire for the weed. And but I just need you guys to sell it for me. Okay, I can't So I need you to do it for me. I'm gonna send them over here to you. We're gonna have a limited. You know what I mean? I don't need. We're small time. It's small. We're trying to figure it out. I would love to. You talked to Steven, my dude. I fuck with Earth Healing tough. You guys have shown me nothing but love. Coming down to the lounge, blazing us out. I hear nothing but positive things about Earth Healing as well. I hear you guys are handling it for the community. Would love to, dog. Would love to. I'm looking for people who want to tap in and build something with me. I'm not looking to have every fucking dispensary out there type energy. No, I want a small network situation, and I want to target it. Yeah, BK, I want to help Arizona start having, more awareness too. It's because as it stands right now, facilities will not, they think under THC percentage of 20 is the devil, right? Not selling, no one's picking it up. That's reality that I've been told. And I want to help, like, look, I get it. Wow, Green Hat Podcast dropping the number one. You never even know. I even pitched I pitched also because True and I have talked about it, about the medical situation. And it's like when I talked about how there's no brands that out there that really promote that certain cannabinoids in cannabis obviously are going to be beneficial for medical reasons, right? So why isn't some of this marketed for that? Why isn't there a cannabis brand in Arizona that just says they're pain relief? So I pitched that as well. I said, look, just different things, man. There's this cannabis thing is wide open. The players in cannabis have laid out the framework that they have laid out. That doesn't mean that's the only framework, is how I feel. We'll find out. Wow, BK, nice to hear that. That makes sense. That makes sense. When I talk about, it's funny because I have lots of conversations with lots of people in the industry and whatnot, and I say Sticky Sorrel is known as one of our best dispensaries out here. And when I talk to people about it, where that in a competitive sense with Sticky, I'm like, well, Sticky's out here involved with the community. I mean, they're out here seeking it for a reason, and then I'm finding out why. Fucking BK's in the goddamn chat every day, just taking it with us. That's just one example of being a part of the community. Doesn't need to do that. But because of that, might pick up a little something here and there. Right? Wow, a dry nose dam. Woo, okay, spit it. Hey, fact. I know. And Chomp, my thing is, look, I'm just trying to do my lane. These are the cards I got. This is the opportunity in front of me. It's either this or nothing. Okay. Well, then let's make this happen. No, I know, but just in general. Shake and bake. Marijuana. Let me ask you in the chat. Let me ask. Do you think that cannabis should be on the shelves after a year? Yay or nay? It's a yes or no answer. Yay or nay? You're out there watching your dispensary, just take it as a perspective. Look at, if you want to poll every single one of your clients that walk into your dispensary, I'm sure you will have the same type of response. Shout out to Melancholy Joy. Was in the 10-Star Cup, the launch. That's right. We talked about yesterday that gentleman that with the dog. He's gonna he's turning that in today, so we'll have more information on that. Roop reached out. Actually, Roop reached out to me. I'm gonna have that conversation with Roop. We're gonna get that product tested that was 15 months old from Summit to compare the test results from when it was launched to when it was sold. Things coming up on High in Arizona. Last comments for the day, though. Last comments from my day. Plug away. Plug away. I should see if he wants to do it live. That'd be a trip, huh? Roop, if you're out there, dog, join live. There we go. IO, new rosin drop, worth checking out. Hey, you know what I have, and I can say, is IO is out there seeking the best cannabis that they can find. So that says something. Shout out to you guys for that. IO out there is seeking the best cannabis they can find. Get in it. All you gotta do is hit race in the chat. You do have to be on Twitch, though. If you're on YouTube right now, pop over to the Twitch. Oh, they're getting yellow Zushi? Oh, no. That's a heater. That is a heater. I know that Donnie is one also, but that yellow Zushi is top 3 right now. Oh, shit. My bad. Minute to get in it. Ooh. That's tight. Good for IO. Good for IO. Marijuana to you guys. Appreciate you. I'm going to do some sponsor shout outs. You see them on the screen. Appreciate them tremendously. Thank you for that follow right there. Welcome into High in Arizona. Nice. I appreciate that. I'm saying, dog. Man, props to Cannabis, man. The owner of Cannabis really deserves this. He is a homie, so I do know more of the backstory and whatnot. So, but just really a good person, really does deserve this, and he is in tune with his motherfucking facility too, man. Like, so props to him, man. All right, let's get it. Let's race. Oh shit. Yeah, we haven't raced in a while, man. I'm a little out of my element right now. I'm a little bit out of the element. Oh, Slump Gang saying, I'm going to take a healthy lead. See ya. See ya. You can hit boost. You got 2 boosts in these races. So True just used 1. Got himself back into the mix. It says, bye-bye. Bye-bye. Oh, but hit a snag. Shao Buds of Palooza, April 11th. I'm going to be out there hosting. I'm going to be getting stoned. Please come out there, kick it. Abundant Organics, smoking, puffing all the Abundant Organic blunts. As a sponsor of Buds of Palooza, shout out to him. You saw, was it Tropodelic, that live performance earlier today? I didn't realize they had like a whole band like that. They got some spitters in there. That was tight. Cannabis, shout out to Cannabis. You can find them right now at in Kingman over at Medusa. We are working on getting into more dispensaries now. They got me on the team. Steven is out there grinding. Shout out to the whole team over there. Cannabis. Verdant. Arizona's it's hard to say only, you know, but look, there's multiple ways of living soil. They're the only ones that are their living soil is continuously being used, right? Their pots of soil is growing multiple harvests. They're the only ones, I believe, in the state doing it like that. We can say that. Let's go. No till as well. They've got phenomenal cannabis. You can find it at ANC exclusively up north right now, deli style. Go out there and grab those strains. Ronnie Burger, or is it Donnie? I'm not sure which one they went with that one. And then also the Blue Nerds, fucking fire. Shout out to True Infusion. True Infusion coming out later on this month. We're going to be doing Name That Strain at the Lounge. Come through. They've been a sponsor of the podcast for many moons, many moons. Uh-oh, here we go. It's almost over. G-Dub, is that your first race here? I believe that's the first win that I can recall you having here on High in Arizona. Congratulations, man. Or woman, whatever it might be. That was your first race, even. He says, beginner's luck. Normally, Susie's out here mopping us up, so welcome to the stream. Welcome to the team. Thank you, Susie, for that race. I'll drop off some Abundant Organics. I've got a bunch of rosin carts. I've got some edibles. I know I've got some rosin going down as well. So if you have won anything here on High in Arizona, Susie, you're going to be able to pop in. I'll let you guys know. Marijuana, thank you so much for popping in. I appreciate it. You know how we get down every weekday, 9 a.m. Shout out to lunchboxdispensary.com. In Tucson, you get free delivery anywhere in the state. It'll take only max 2 hours to get to you. It's as if you walked into the dispensary, too, when you do it. Tucson, go get it. And then also out here in the Phoenix metro area, they've got hash, donut holes, and pens. So make sure you go out there and grab it from Kind Meds. Shout out to the sponsors. You see them on the screen. Abundant Organics, Buds of Palooza, April 11th. Make sure you get out there. High Vibrations, High Marts, Be Easy, True Infusion, Cannabis, Never Low Glass Gallery, and Verdant. Make sure you get out there. Shameless plug. High Maintenance Smoke Shop, The High Lounge. We appreciate you guys so much. Thank you so much for supporting. And you guys, right? You know what it is. Thank you. You know I like to end it. Let's go. Oh, shit. Wrong one.
We are the champions, my friends. And we'll keep on fighting till the end.
Thank you so much for tuning in to High in Arizona, where we talk about getting stoned in the great state of Arizona. I'll see y'all tomorrow. I'll be back. Stay stoned.
What the fuck was that?